Hello, brothers and sisters of light and dark. Welcome to my base about common sense. I try to keep it down and nitty gritty under 10 minutes. If it goes over 10 minutes, I'm very fucking. Oh, I'm not saying anymore because a lot of people be following me and basically, you may not see the subscription numbers, but it's okay. I don't really need the subscription numbers to go up and people be biased or anything like that. But this message is basically for women in particular. I learned a lot of videos out there. Don't even try to tell you how to stay away from bad boys and fuck boys and beta cucks and shit. But I'm going to give you some signs here very quickly and it's under 10 minutes, okay? If you don't know me by now, you know how to follow me in the description box. You know how to go into my Patreon. I talk about different subjects and different types of things on my Patreon. So there's other things as well, okay? I could be your personal therapist. I could be your personal babysitter. I could be professional work. I am all sorts of things. Too many to list. So please read the description box. Now, so since I know that there's a lot of women who don't know how to choose a wise man, a smart alpha male, okay? I'm going to go down the list of 3 things before I begin here. There's 3 types of males out there. Those who are passive, which most women take advantage of. They're mostly the betas. And then there's the beta alphas, okay, which basically they may either take advantage of you or try to act like they're being passive, so they're on both sides. They're beta aggressive, passive aggressives are beta alphas. They don't know what they want. They basically are using you. They're your manipulators. And then there's the rest of the alphas. There's negative sides to alphas too, like pimps and hustlers and gigolos, and I used to be an ex-fetish gigolo, okay? So you can see how strong it is. Passive, aggressive, and aggressive. All right? So, we got 3 things to learn. Don't worry about Zeta males. Don't worry about the Sigma males. No. It's either they're passive, aggressive, or aggressive. Okay? Betas, beta alphas, and alphas, okay? So, y'all women, first understand those 3 things. Keep it simple now here. Now, when you meet a beta, okay, betas usually nerds. They're very average, attractive individuals. They probably live with their mama. They probably might have a job. They might be super fucking smart now. Here, be careful. I was a beta alpha, and now I'm an alpha. Okay? All right? So I'm going to go down the whole list of things, and I want you to pay attention. Now, betas, they're pretty smart. They keep themselves isolated. I used to be that. I used to stay in the house and I'm antisocial, okay? That's what betas do. Some betas are social, but of course they're simps. Straight up simps. Suckers settle on for used vagina. So if you got to use vaginas, I'm sorry to offend you that your virginity, your purity comes from you having your vagina, okay, intact, okay? Not by you sticking anything up there. You can rub on it outside. I'm just being direct about it. I'm like a Dr. Roof, but I'm a Mr. Roof now here, all right? And I'm going to keep this under 10 minutes to be quick about it. But betas usually are passive. You can take advantage of them. A lot of women take advantage of them. They're the nice guys, save the best for last type of guys. And that's all I really wanted to say about that. The bad thing is that they're passive. Okay? You can take advantage of them. Okay? They don't really have no control in their life. They don't do anything. They don't have a sense of charm. They may not have all of the potentials that you need. But you can take advantage of them, which most women do take advantage of. Betas and beta alphas. Okay, now the beta alphas could be fuckboys. Now, fuckboys are basically guys who are just super attractive. I'm talking about attraction here now. Beta alphas are usually, they get themselves up in tier condition, so they want to be a peacock. Either they being a peacock or just being a bum, okay? They can talk with a swag or whatever they have, but they will still settle for your used vagina, okay? I'm sorry to talk down on women who have used vagina because there is a spiritual connection to females who lost their virginity versus females who have not lost their virginity. And of course, I should make another video but there's too many videos out there on red flags for women. But naturally, for a beta alpha, either he's not putting things on the table. Beta alphas don't put things on the table. That's the first negative thing. He's a womanizer. I used to go to females and say, hey, this is what I'm going to do. You're going to pay me. I'll be upfront, but I'll show off my car or some shit like that. Or I'll show something to where I can just try to get some pussy because it's all about pussy for these guys. Beta alphas are suckers settling for mediocre pussy. Okay, most of the time that's them. They talk a certain way. They have a certain charm about a certain way. They don't have no other conversation. Everything seems to be focused on sexuality. They smoke cigarettes. They got tattoos. Now, betas don't usually have those things. And if they do, that's rare. okay, because they don't have shit, okay. But it's very rare to find an attractive beta male, okay, all right, who's living with their mom. But a beta alpha is not going to usually live with his mom. He's going to have his own shit together. He's going to probably be together. He's going to be most likely a fuck boy. Okay, and he's gonna have tattoos. He's gonna have a problem, alcoholic problem. He's gonna have a mental disorder. Okay, to where you can't communicate with. Now, everything has a positive attribute and a negative, but if you're using drugs in any fashion, you're destroying your body. So if you care about your health, you know that's the no-go. Tattoos are a form of exploiting themselves in social media and all that other shit. Being around people, a thuggish mentality is a form of that too as well. Those are all betas, thugs. Hustlers, all those are beta alphas. Because every time I talk to them in my past, they love to use vaginas. They never talk about vaginas and virginity. They never talk about spirituality either. So 9 times out of 10, beta alphas do not talk about spirituality, holiness, and if they are mentally ill, they don't talk about how any proof. They don't give any proof. Because I have schizophrenia, and most of the time, if you talk to me and I tell you, I just told you straight up front, so I'm alpha, so I'm on a higher level. So if someone's a negative psychopath or some shit like that, they usually tell you up front, or they'll have a mental disorder and they'll tell you all the problem. That's different. That's a positive thing. They're telling you up front. I usually tell women up front, this is what I got, this, and that. And that leads on to an alpha. And alphas are direct and upfront. They have an application process. They're either a pimp, they're either a person who knows what they want in life, okay? Because I used to be an ex-Gigolo, fetish gigolo when I was a beta alpha, okay? And I would talk to hundreds of women in my past. I would be a babysitter, talk to them and give them some advice. And then I realized that these women don't know how to choose the right man. You just don't. Because most of the time, women find the right perfect male twice in their life. Yes. Not when they're young, but when they hit the age of at least 20 years old. 20, 21. You hit that perfect age to find the perfect man, but you didn't have a father figure. 9 times out of 10, betas and beta alphas never had a father figure, okay? And alphas are rare, a dime a dozen. So that's why you don't hear the pimp game. That's why they say pimping ain't easy or some shit, Because to me, pimping is like simping, especially if they're just using those hoes for money or they're womanizing them. But that's the negative side of an alpha. An alpha tells you up front, this is what's going to happen. And these are the type of guys y'all should be focusing on, because this like only 15% of the population are alphas. Grab him by the pussy, that's Trump. You don't be fucking with that. He tells you, he expresses himself, how he feels. You're not going to stop him how he feels. Now, betas will hold back. If I meet you at the dinner table, I'm like, hey, this is, okay, first of all, are you a virgin? I'll make you smile. I can make you smile. The second step, I ask you questions. If you don't pass those questions, that's a big red flag for me. I have high standards. Alphas have high standards. Okay? Now, for females who are divas and they think themselves as alpha, nah. They ain't no virgin, so they can't be alpha. Alpha females have not lost their virginity, and they're overseas. And that's why I'm always focused on overseas. Because I traveled overseas. I got videos and shit to prove I back up my shit. When I was a beta alpha, I was doing my own porn and shit. I don't be fucking around with these little hobos and these little simps out here. They don't know what they're talking about. Okay, they really don't. I'm older than they are. I said, how old are you, dog? Okay, where are you from? I play you on the basketball court and throw hook shots on your head and shit. Lay my pipe down on your head like a gay motherfucker. Okay. They don't like the way I talk though, but I'm raunchy as hell, and I'm directly alpha. I tell females, you will die if you lie. If you want to change, I'll give you a way out, okay? You want to change? Just like my wife. My wife is suffering now because I brought her from Ethiopia. My voice is... Now, I'm an alpha with schizophrenia, okay? So I tell females, okay, I don't have a mental disorder. Let's keep that clear. My shit works, so you'll start seeing shit, okay, when you hang around me, okay? So I just want you to make it real clear. Like, when you hanging around me, weird shit starting happening. You might be getting blessings. You might be getting cursed because I'm such a good person, okay? I don't have sins in my past. All right, so now you know the difference. And there's alphas who do smoke and this, but it's very rare because most alphas care about their health. They're not narcissistic, and you gotta watch out for them psychopathic motherfuckers. Anyone who's like a psychopathic person who talks about themselves all the time, they don't give you no compliments. Everything is me. Women do it worse. They're far worse, okay. But other than that, men don't really think of themselves on that scale like that. Okay, it's very rare to meet a highly attractive alpha male who's like that, or a highly attractive beta alpha. You understand what I'm saying here? The telltale signs is taking care of your health. Stay away from bad situations and socialization. Socializing is not a good thing. It's really actually a bad thing. When I teach my daughters, I say, you want to control shit or you want to be controlled? Which one is it going to be? Are you going to have order in your life or are you going to have peace and chaos? Peace.